An unapproved medical treatment is drawing Canadians across the border hoping for a miracle.
It's a treatment for multiple sclerosis. Thousands of people in BC suffer from this debilitating disease, for which there is no cure. Anna Wallner joins us now with her exclusive story. Anna?
Jennifer, in fact, approximately 50,000 Canadians are living with MS right now. It's a disease of the central nervous system that's one of the most difficult to treat because the disease is unique in each person. It causes symptoms that range from vision problems to numbness to extreme fatigue, even paralysis. But now an experimental treatment is causing some Canadians to head south of the border. Connie Getchman had come to the end of her rope.
There were times when I went through really wondering what earthly purpose I had here, because it was a struggle to get out of bed.
For 22 years, Connie's been living with multiple sclerosis. She's tried many of the medical treatments on the market, but they either didn't work or the side effects were unbearable. The answer may be sitting beside the Michelob in the refrigerator at the home of this Washington State nurse. Elaine DeLack has developed a drug, a cream, which she hopes will relieve the symptoms of thousands of MS sufferers. She calls it Prokarin. Living with MS herself, she's been taking this drug for 2.5 years. It's not a cure, but DeLack says it has significantly relieved her symptoms of disability and fatigue.
As long as I take the medication, can you tell I have MS?
In a way, Prokarin's history actually goes back decades. In trying to find the best treatment for herself, DeLack came across the research of a Tacoma doctor in the 1950s. Magazine articles written then say MS patients came from all over the United States for his treatment. Some who arrived by wheelchair left walking. The treatment stopped when he died. DeLack picked up his research and took it to the next level.
I found what seemed to be the real missing link, what was wrong. And every time I followed this missing link, it just answered another question about MS we've never been able to answer.
But convincing the medical community to take this nurse seriously was not easy. Finally, as a favor and believing the ingredients in Prokarin wouldn't hurt a person, Tacoma neurologist Daniel Nels agreed to lead a feasibility study.
I was expecting to do the study on 9 or 10 patients and not have much of a reaction, and tell Elaine that, well, we tried the study and nothing really happened, and it was worth giving it a shot.
But 8 out of the 10 patients who took part in the study say their condition improved. Connie Getchman says Prokarin means being able to play the piano for the first time in 10 years, and it's meant putting away her walker.
This is Nancy, I can help you.
DeLack is now receiving thousands of phone calls and emails from curious patients. Many of the inquiries are coming from Canadians like Lorna Scanlon.
I'm not afraid. I want to try it.
You're afraid?
I'll try it for you. I'll come back to you and I'll let you know how Prokarin works.
But the reality is only one study has been done on Prokarin in the U.S. and none has been done in Canada. American doctors can prescribe the drug, but it has not been approved at this point by the U.S. FDA. Prokarin isn't approved for sale in Canada, and so far the only doctors who have reviewed the research on it are in the United States. That means for now, Canadians who want Prokarin will have to come south of the border.
Our response is, to date, there are no scientific studies that prove the claim that this is a treatment, but we can provide information to our members about Prokarin, but we encourage them to look into other available treatments in Canada.
Treatments available in Canada include Betaseron, Avonex, Rebif, and steroids. The MS Society reinforces that Prokarin is experimental.
I'm just sending him by email.
Elaine DeLack is finally getting attention from the medical community now. Prokarin's results are also drawing attention from several doctors and pharmaceutical companies. This nurse just may be onto something.
Incredible story, Anna. Tell us, what exactly is in Prokarin, do we know? Well, I wish we did, but Elaine DeLack won't say at this point because that's patented information. We do know that some of the drugs in it have been previously approved by the FDA, but it's the combination of the drugs that have not been approved. Now, Elaine DeLack is seeking to hook up with a pharmaceutical company now to eventually get FDA approval. Anyone who wants to get more information can give us a call on our viewer info line at 872 News. And one thing I should point out, that since this drug has no approval yet, anyone who wants it will have to pay about $250 US a month. All right, Anna, thank you. And Anna will be back with more health news later in tonight's newscast.